So I'll finish this report page by introducing another variable, which is a bar chart of the monthly average return. So to introduce a new variable, you always click outside the existing variables. So then I can click on this new variable, a stacked column chart. Somehow this chart was introduced here, so you have to hide the filters pane a little bit and see where it is. And you can just move it to the middle of the section and reshape it to make it more consistent with the rest of the variables. Okay, and this looks alright. So now I'm going to define this variable. I'm going to click on this variable, and now for x-axis, I'm going to use the year-month variable. I'm going to add it here. For the y-axis, I'm going to use the monthly return C. I'm going to put it here, and again, instead of the sum of the returns, I'm going to use the average return. We have discussed this, right? The percentage return, if you sum them up, doesn't really make much sense, but usually we take average of them to find the overall performance in a month. So this is the bar chart, and of course you can rename it to make it more informative. So for the title, I'm going to name it average the return. All right. Okay, you may notice here in the x-axis the origin is actually 2023-00. Okay, that's not something you really have for a particular month, right? However, that's because our year-month variable, okay, this see this this year-month variable here is defined as a number. It goes from 2023-01 to 2023-12. Okay, so somehow Power BI think it's smart, so it's defined a value which is actually not a month per se. But we can change this formatting. We can go to the format variable, and for x-axis, here you can see the range. The minimum and maximum are set as automatic, but you can make this instead of 2023-00, you can make it 2023-01. Okay, now, for example, if you make this bigger. Well, anyways, now yes, you can see this is gonna be 01, this is gonna be 02. All right, so now you don't see this 2023-00 at the origin. Okay, but if you do not mind that, you can still change this back to automatic. Just delete it and click outside. It's gonna be again automatic. So this still showing you the monthly average returns. Okay, and you can now see what changed if I, for example, if I click on November of 2023. Okay, this will affect this part of the map. So the map is only going to show you the return on trading volume in November 2023. Okay, if you click on another month, again the map is going to change because now we're only highlighting this particular month. Okay, so this is kind of the interaction between two variables. If you highlight a particular part of a variable, the other variable is going to change accordingly. Okay, so that's set by default in Power BI, and we can also change that behavior, but that's going to be another video.